pretty quickly.
Yep.
Raiders 26, Chargers 24.
Yep.
Specifically, Josh Jacobs' game-winning touchdown.
Yep.
Interesting that he had not been in,
right,
or he was not in on the previous 8 plays.
Right, and I could. He was on the first play of the drive, and then after that he was off. And really, listen, I know why he was not in. He's just not trusted yet by John Gruden. I've been around John Gruden.
In pass protection?
Pass protection, the halfback option routes. Like, Gruden's just not going to let him do that yet. You know, I played with Cadillac Williams in 2005. I think he was Offensive Rookie of the Year in the NFL. And when it was third down, he came out. We put Michael Pittman in because Gruden wasn't going to let him mess up a pass protection or reading the coverage and running the wrong route. He's just not going to do that. It's a staple of his offense, and Jalen Richard is very good at it.
Right.
So that's why he was in those situations. Then they got down there close, and they got into a running situation, and that changed.
Yeah.
And then they said, let's put our boss hog back in there.
Right. And he accelerated through the hole.
Right.
With a little bit of a next level of acceleration. I mean, it's fun to watch.
It is.
But the stars of that play were the center and the fullback.
No doubt.
Terrific.
No doubt. Rodney Hudson really was the star of the play because he knocks Brandon Mebane. They're a double team between him and Richie Incognito.
Yep.
So he's got to make sure he's trying to knock him really hard so Incognito can take it over now, who can be head up with Brandon Mebane. But now Hudson's got to get to the second level and block a linebacker.
He did.
And he did, right. Exactly right. And the fullback did a great job of taking on, I think, was that Drew Tranquil there? It might have been the other linebacker.
Okay.
Either way. And to what you're saying, Josh Jacobs, his acceleration and power in those first 5 to 10 yards is as good as anybody in football.
What do you think the safety got told in meetings the next day? I mean, as a defensive back coach, because he was the only one who had a chance.
Yes.
After Jacobs had about 10 yards, do you think he's like, you got to make that tackle, man?
Well, I mean, yes, they're telling him that, but that's what goes back to like the Travis Frederick things where I'm going to go, you know, I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. Really where they got them there more than anything to me is the alignment and the motion. They ran a formation, what we would call green left west.
What was the motion again?
It was green left west, okay, which is I formation, 2 tight ends to the left, and the outside tight end motioned over to the side to basically be a slot receiver.
Okay.
So they got the backers to be really kicked over to the 2 tight end side.
Did somebody go with him in the motion?
And no, they did not. It just they kind of played a zone. They played a zone coverage. Now, but the real problem is since the backers are kicked over so strong, now you're kind of asking a safety and a corner to be run responsible for the gap. And that's where Gruden's play design and study through the week, he probably looked at that and said, ooh, if we can block this right with Rodney Hudson and the fullback, we're going to have to make one of their corners or their safeties tackle our stud first rounder.
Running as fast as he can.
Exactly right. And and of course they didn't win that battle.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.